Hey guys, Forex Capital here. Let's take a look and see what Zcash is doing today. So looking at the daily chart, guys, as I mentioned, this was a double bottom, and oof, it played out pretty good. So if you follow this pattern, you made some shackles. We got all the way to 101, and we start pulling back. Now, here's what concerns me: is you typically don't want to see a break below the neckline. And then look at this. We broke below, we went right back up, below again. And now it looks like we're fighting again to get back up. So we just have to be a little bit careful here, because typically if we break below the neckline, guys, the pattern is invalidated. So it just depends how people are looking at this. Definitely I do see a lot of potential still, to go to the past the 120, 125 level on this. So we do have a lot of potential. We just have to watch this very closely. I'm still using the same fibs from, June 26th of 2019 to March 13th low, and it looks like the 61% retracement, so $83 was a struggle. So we just have to watch this pair very closely, because if not, we could see definitely a breakdown. And if we see a breakdown, the last thing you want to do is be on a crappy position. So just keep that in mind. By the way, guys, if you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to pulverize that like button, because that's the only way you're going to help out the channel to reach 7 billion people. The whole idea of the channel is to teach everyone about the crypto markets. We want to make sure we help everyone as much as we can. That's why we post all this material, so you guys can make some shackles in the crypto market. So that being said, guys, don't forget to pulverize that like button. And if you get anything useful out of the channel, send one friend to the channel. That way they can make shackles like you're making shackles in the crypto market. So that being said, we have to be very careful. Right now alts are pulling back, everything is pulling back, so we just have to be very skeptical, because if you're skeptical, scared money never wins, but at the same time you have to have some sort of idea of what's going to happen. That way you're kind of prepared, because if we don't get back, so here's the thing. If we just draw some lines here, realistically, you have to get back to the 61% retracement, so $83 before this gets any decent. Before I would do anything. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, it's late. I'm kind of sick. I have a cold, so apologize for that. So you would have to have a break in a hole of the 61% retracement, so $83.48, before this gets bullish again. Because if you just retest this trend line and start pulling back, and then I can see this breaking the $70 mark, so the 50% retracement, and then more likely it's going to meet with the 200-day moving average, which will probably be at $58.43. So you just have to be careful. That's why a lot of people ask me, well, what's your very, very long-term view on the markets? And I'm like, well, I typically, especially in the crypto market, since you have a lot of volatility, I like to play by levels. So once we get to the level, once we get there, and then we work it from there and see what's going to happen. RSI, though, it is looking bullish, but the 20-day moving average is not as important as the 200-day moving average, but we have to keep in mind we're holding below the 20-day moving average. Currently, this is it's sloping, it's a downtrend, so that's the kind of stuff that we have to keep in mind, unless this is oh, this doesn't even look like that. So we have to break above the 61% retracement for this to be on track to go to $125. If we don't break above the $83 mark, and then like I said, I will be concerned, because more likely we're going to have a pullback to about 58, because by then the 200-day moving average will be right there. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to pulverize that like button. Thanks again, guys.